Hello, welcome. Greetings. How you doing, kiddos? How are you? My kids, future grandkids, all the kids, my family. How are you guys? I'm sorry, it's been a couple days. Yeah, with no videos because I was a little sick. You guys know that. I talked to you guys yesterday. A couple days ago, is my gout was acting in my knee, so I was using my cane the whole day yesterday. A lot of pain, my sickness are kind of tough sometimes. So gonna put me down a little bit, but I'm back here after I talk to you guys and lift up my spirit. Always, 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 always. I miss you and I love you guys always. My Carla, my Clarissa, my Bianca, my all of them. Today is a very special day for my Elena, my niece Elena, my beautiful niece Elena. It's going to be chapters of this and videos that I want to talk about more of everybody and show you guys pictures and everything. I need to catch up. Last video I think that was talking about. Let me check. Got the book right here. Let's check it out. Last time I talked about family lineage, about my last name Castilla. I didn't talk too much about Martinez, my other name. Martinez is very much Spaniard too, comes from the roots Martin, from the Greek Marts. That is a name, Martin, Martinez, like just like kind of John, Johnson, Johansson, all the kind of start different names and different last names come from sometimes the places we come from, the cities, the name of the dad, and stuff like that. And there's a lot of names. But the Spaniard too, Martinez, is very easy. It's a lot of Martinez in the world, believe me. Also, our family who have the most, that was the last video. And also, or family, both sides, the origin. Well, I told you from my father's side, in Spain, my grandfather, and Irish, my kind of Texan, Nuevo León, Indian, Mexican, Spaniard grandma, and completely Spaniard grandpa from my father's side. From my grandma, my very, very Mexican side. My grandma, descendant of Olmecs, a couple thousand years ago, probably. But a little Spaniard on her too, because very much everybody got a little Spaniard here, all from parts of Europe. And from my grandfather, Irish, Ireland. A lot of redheads in the family. Well, we talked about that before and everything. That's kind of what we went through it. Right now, let's go to another question. Let's see what's going on here in our project, in our book. Let's see. In our family, who do you have the most in common with, and who did you have the biggest connection? Oh my God, my biggest connection I used to have with my grandparents, and I have very good connection with my sister Marina. We've been going through a lot of stuff, life and work and everything together in the U.S. and Mexico since we were kids, and a lot of life situations. We help each other a lot and everything. That's my mom, of course. It's like everybody. We are like a big kind of. We are a chain. Every single part member of the family is like a link. When one shakes, the whole chain shakes. So I'm somehow connected with everybody. I have a special link, like one of those knot links, with one of my cousins. My cousin Hector and I don't know, we've been through so many stuff together, always in the phone, always in communication, always same ideas, same positive, super positive cousin that I love and very special for me. And I was checking pictures the other day, and I found out that, of course, he's gonna be hanging around with me since I was a kid. This is my first trip to the beach. And behind me is my grandma, in the middle is my Aunt Laura, and then my Aunt Grace. She's an American citizen, that's my mom's sister. She lives in Florida. My Aunt Laura lives in Celaya. And this is my first time I went to the beach with my grandma, and I touched the ocean and enjoy. This was in Acapulco. First time I traveled in an airplane too. I was, I believe, 8, 9 years old. Anyway, when I was in this trip, I found out 30 years later that my Aunt Laura, the one in the middle, my cousin's Hector's mom, she was pregnant with Hector. So very much, he was my first travel companion without knowing. So he and I, we have a very good vibe and connection, very positive. I love all my cousins. I'm gonna show pictures. I got a bunch of pictures here. In books, I'm gonna check with you guys all pictures, some in black and white and color and all kind of stuff. That's kind of a special connection with one of my cousins and everybody. But I really are one of those kind of persons that you guys know me. I connect with a lot of family, friends, people that meet me first time. They always kind of like to stay in touch with me. Why? I don't know. Good vibe, positive. I love everybody. Big heart, big guy. I used to be 6'3", and now with my sickness, my joints kind of short down a little. I'm like 6'1" now. No harm, thank to God. I'm a cripple, but I'm okay. I'm good. I used to play a lot of basketball, volleyball, second place statewide at basketball, just a couple games in college, and then I was kind of fast, so they sit me on the bench a lot. So I decided to start partying with other friends, and it's when a few years of my life went down the drain for party too much. But I don't regret it. I will do it again. Because experience, life, always positive, always doing good things, nothing bad. So we're going to that question. Let's check it out. Another one. Do we have any famous people, inventors, or influencers in our family tree? Okay, something fell here like always. Probably a little note. That's my grandfather's note in 1986. He said, give me a note, I think, to send to United States or something. I don't know. Also, he sent it to me. I was in 86, 86, 87. That's when I arrived to the U.S. to start putting my duty to work out of my country, because I started working at 8 years old. So it's been a long road. Famous people, well, alone, third cousin, I think, is Vinny Castilla, third base of Atlanta Braves. His family is from Oaxaca, the second cousins from my dad. And, of course, we don't get in touch that often. Vinny Castilla, third base from the Atlanta Braves. Then he was sold to another team, and he was in a baseball announcer and everything. He retired a long time ago, and I think he's still around. His family, part of that family, is in Canada, Mexico City, Oaxaca. Other famous in my family tree, my dad. Well, my grandfather was a colonel for Venustiano Carranza, kind of like a bodyguard. I mentioned that before. So that was a long time ago, 1920s. So he's in some books. We have streets with his name, boulevards in Saltillo, Coahuila, the north part of Mexico, when he fought and he did a lot of damage. Oh well. And also, we have a couple, Los Cuates Castilla, too. Also, seconds, cousins of my dad. I think uncles or cousins. I'm not very sure. I need to double check on that. They were composers and they played the guitar awesome. I have a video of them in my one of my playlists that you guys can check. Music Public, Los Cuates Castilla. They make the music for a movie called Los Tres Huastecos for Pedro Infante in the 1940s, 1950s. The most famous of his songs is called El Pastor. It's like a singing to everything. Very good. Very, very, very awesome. Then what else we got? We got kind of some uncles that were mayors or governors of here in Mexico. Kind of they're in politics. Some of them they're famous to don't be good. Some of them are famous to be awesome. It's always like that. One ex-president of Mexico, bad one, Echeverria. Just remember that name. He was a cousin of my grandfather from the Suarez Inda family, and he when he became president, my grandfather was going to bar, saying, "Hey, I'm a cousin of the president." 2 months later, nobody want him in those places because he became one of not very good president. To tell the truth, honestly, we've been not having a good president in Mexico. I don't know, since probably Benito Juarez, and that's it. Like in my hometown, my state, we've been not having a governor, a good governor, since I was a kid, and the last good governor that came from the mountains and from poverty and did a lot for my town was Rafael Camacho Guzman. And he was awesome. My mom worked for him in government. He was one of his telephone ladies. Answered the phone. Hi, this is the government palace. And she worked over there with him. He walked across my father's business every morning to pick up his newspaper. I used to say hi to him. I was a kid. Well, I was young, not a kid, but I was good. But that's not even my family. But what I'm talking about is what else? If somebody came up in my mind, I will let you guys know. And by the way, but those are the musicians. Very good. And my uncle Pepe, being a musician, he got a show in Cancun. He got a famous music trio. It's called Trio, 3 guitar players. And he was the trio of the president Lopez Portillo. So my uncle traveled a lot with him everywhere, and with him go for meetings to the U.S., Russia. My uncle was traveling with him because he likes to drink and have a trio behind him with music. A lot of Mexicans like to do that, especially when they drink a lot. In Mexico, tequila, margaritas is very common. You guys know? You guys come to visit vacations in Mexico, restaurants, always a musician in the corner or somebody playing, putting the fiesta party up. Well, that's kind of a few questions. I'm going to catch up. I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to come back soon here. I need to put up more videos, I know, but sometimes you guys know I'm a little behind for my little coochie ass and my knees hurt. But it's all good. Always positive. Always thinking ahead. Thinking in the future. Smart. Always be careful driving. Never drink and drive. You guys know that. So, I see you guys soon. Next time. I love you. God bless you all. Okay?